Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery. Today we are going to use up some wrapping paper. I don't know about you, but I have tons of it. I sorted out my wrapping paper drawer and I thought I need to use some of it. So this is what we are going to do today. I just have one of the scrap pieces. I mean, I've got big sheets, I've got little sheets, I got all kinds of sheets. And I went through it all, and I started by using up all the little scraps of paper that I had, and I'll show you what I made in a minute. But we are going to make the easiest paper bags ever. I'm just going to use my ruler. Now, this one here is like in pretty rough shape right here on the fold. So I'm going to get rid of that and I'm just going to tear it. If it's not straight, yeah, it's not that important. So we got that, and then I think I'm going to rip it in half. Because I don't want my bags like humongous, although you can make them big. And we'll maybe do that with the next piece. But these, like I say, are the easiest. Now, these are quite crooked, so I'm going to go ahead and just rip that straight a bit. You can cut them, you can use your paper cutter, you can... however you want. This one here is a little bit crooked. Now when I'm doing this, I'm just lining up my little line with the edge just to get it sort of straight. It's not like vital, but it's nice if it's a little bit. The size you make them really does not matter. They can be any size whatsoever. So once I've got all the edges kind of straight, I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to fold it a little over halfway. And I'm going to fold this side so it overlaps about 1/4 of an inch. So you can see, hopefully you can see, that one's there, the other one's there. So about 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm just going to fold the bottom up about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. Again, it's not really vital. I'm going to open this up, find my scissors, and I'm just going to cut down like so. Let's find a pencil just so you can see my lines. We got this here, this going there. So I want to cut off my fold here. I'm going to go up to there. And this one, I'm going to just cut at a little bit of an angle. Not much, just a bit. So there it is, ready to glue. That's simple. We got a cute little bag. Now I like to make a notch here. Now I tried my hole punch. It does not like gift wrap at all. So all that you need is something that you can draw a curved line in. Now I could use this as an actual die cut, but I'm just going to use it as a circle or as a cutout piece, and I'm just going to cut this out. Just like that. You can make these so quick. So let's just glue this one together. I'm going to run up some glue along this side. Now I did do some bags a while ago. and I decorated them and all that stuff. So this is kind of along those lines, except I'm using wrapping paper. These I will not decorate until I'm going to use them, because some of them are very pretty just on their own. So we've got this here, and we have our bag done. That's simple. This one here, let's do this one. If you have directional paper, you know, keep that in mind. Not that it's that important. Fold one a little over half. Overlap. Fold it up. Open it up. And I'll just draw these here. Just so that way you can see where my lines are. And while I've got the pencil in my hand, I'm going to center that relatively even. Now if you have decorative scissors, you could cut this in like a decorative scissor, or you could come down, across, and up. So many ways you could do it. And let's just cut this out like that. Now let's cut this out. We're going to take off our fold. By taking off your fold, it allows the other piece to not bind with them. Your papers are exactly the same heights or stuff like that there, then they tend to catch on each other and bind. Glue it up. I always put one strip there and one strip here, because then when I put it together, both sides are glued down. And a little bit of glue here and here. This is a great mass make project, which I have done, and I'll show you in a minute. Bag number 2, they're a little bit different size, but perfect. Now let's do something a little different with this one. Let's get rid of this end that's all beat up. Chances are if we try to use it, it's just going to rip and tear anyways. So, and let's sort of straighten up this end. Again, it's not something that needs to be perfect or anything like that. We better straighten up this end. It's pretty crooked. Now this idea, you'll need a bigger piece of wrapping paper, which this is. So with this one, of course, we folded it. This way we're going to fold it lengthwise. This could really go any way. You know, it does have the butterfly there, but that's okay. But we're going to, let's see how big this is. This is 10 inches by a little over 8. So we're going to make the longest side go this way, and we're going to fold this up. Again, about 2/3 of the way or something. And again, when we fold this down, we're going to put it over 1/4 of an inch. Now looking at this, I can tell like this is off, but that's okay. As long as I can glue the two pieces together That's all we need. And we're going to go all the way down. We're going to come all the way down this way. And we're going to glue that down. Now we have like a long, skinny tunnel. Let's just fold this in half. And again, if one side's bigger than the other or whatever, not a big deal. And now we have a double bag. So now that's going to get sewn into your signature. I don't have a journal really. Let's see, let's find something that we can act as a page. Hold on, we got this here. Let's fold this in half. So now that's going to be our page in our journal. So this is just going to go over there. As you're flipping through, you've got that. So you've got a pocket. Then you've got your page. And then you've got the other side of your bag. Great way to use up wrapping paper. Now I haven't done any of these yet, but I've got so much wrapping paper that it's not going to be hard to use it up. Now I could punch this or use this here and make my little curve on the end. I could leave it that way. I could just snip it across with some fancy scissors, leave it the way it is, and then I can also decorate however I want if I want to add some more. But as I say, some of these are just beautiful just on their own. So this is what I did with some of my wrapping paper. I don't know how many bags I've got here. I've got a lot. And I'll just show you a few. Just using up, these aren't glued yet. Some of them are glued, but most aren't glued yet. But they're all at that stage. I've been mass making them. This was like a wedding paper. Parts of it said, you know, on your wedding day or something, but I can cut around those. So all different sizes, all different shapes, heights, widths. Here's another wedding one. You can't really tell. You can tell that it was a wedding one, but it still looks great. Here's some nice silver ones. And I started with the bits and pieces of paper. The stuff that was in rougher shape. This is probably my favorite because it's purple. This was cool wrapping paper. This was some baby stuff. But just a fun way to use it up. And we put pockets into just about every journal we make. So what a great way. And then all you got to do is make like a little tag, a bookmark. This is beautiful paper too. But fun, quick, easy way to use up that wrapping paper. And some of us, I know we hoard our wrapping paper. But I won't mention any names, Hazel, at all. And she just got a whole bunch of wrapping paper. And we were talking, and she says that she has a wrapping paper addiction. But the wrapping paper comes in a gazillion styles, colors, textures. And if you can get some vintage stuff, that is even better. So now you know what to do with some of your wrapping paper. I only have a few of them glued up so far, which is these few here. But now I've got 2 more to add to my glued up sign. I've just been puttering with these in between catching the flu and not feeling great, but starting to get better. So I need to finish these up, and I'll make a bunch of these double ones as well, just so they're ready. And my gift wrap drawer was getting so full I couldn't even open and close it without ripping paper and stuff, because it was getting caught on the top because I had so much packed in there. But I'm going to use a lot of it up, just getting them ready to this stage or this stage. And here's a big one that I did, and you can see the top. I just cut there, there, and there. So you can do them different ways. I do like the bags with the front at a different level than the back, just to make it a little more obvious. I don't think I would go any bigger than this, because this is kind of limiting the size that you would put into a journal, just because of the size of the page. But that's another mass make job for you to play at, and hope you like it. Hope you can use up some of your wrapping paper. Use any paper, wrapping paper, just digital paper, scrapbook paper, anything. But the gift wrap, easy to find in any thrift shop. I'm sure you've got a drawer full of it. We all keep some gift wrap handy for those last minute gifts we gotta wrap. Great way to use it up. And check out the links below. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.